5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You learn what it is you want to do in the media center.
You will never regret spending time in the media center. If anything, it's going to give you invaluable connections. It's going to give you invaluable skills.
As an MJ, you learn just the very basic things that you have to understand as a journalist, you know, going up to people and asking for interviews, figuring out the who, what, where, when, and why of a story.
They're all chanting and yelling that they want a higher minimum wage as they now march down the streets of downtown Los Angeles to City Hall.
Behind me, more than 70 demonstrators made their way here to Skid Row.
For today, this GoPro will act as my body cam.
Hillary Clinton made a surprise visit to USC today.
Annenberg students conducted a survey to find out who's voting and who USC students want as their next president.
So, what do you think?
Both Hillary and Bernie's plans would cut the interest rates on federal student loans by about half.
U.S. officials uncover enough bullets and bombs in the home of the San Bernardino shooters to kill hundreds.
It was a really good learning experience to cover the San Bernardino shooting. So to drive out there and be with not only like the local news media, but national, I mean, that was probably the story of the year.
I did a live hit at the Bernie Sanders rally.
You can see behind me that there are crowds that are getting larger and larger as they're starting to let the thousands of people waiting outside into the Wiltern.
I got to go to a Chris Brown trial where it was like all this media was there. And sometimes being the underdog kind of gives you an advantage. And I remember it was just me and CBS that were allowed to go in, and all the other media got shooed away.
Kobe Bryant suits up for his final NBA game tonight after a 20-season career with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kobe's influence extends far beyond the walls of just the Staples Center. It influences all of Los Angeles, as you can see, and all across the world.
I interviewed Kobe Bryant's high school basketball coach, and being a guy who's been a Kobe fan my entire life, it was like one of the cooler experiences I've ever had.
It's the home opener for the LA Dodgers, and fans have been gathering at the stadium since early this morning.
It's time for Dodger baseball.
What is your hidden talent?
I can make a dolphin noise.
Really? Wow.
Go-to dance move would be probably the Dougie.
Can we get a little reenactment of the Dougie?
Oh yeah, like this, with the Dougie. What?
I like it.
You smile a lot, which is great, but I think you have to be a little mindful about when you're doing it and why.
USC is ranked number 12 in the polls and 2-0 for the first time ever.
It's raining out in Hogsmeade, but earlier today, fans were lined up hours ahead of opening ceremonies to catch a glimpse of some of the cast members of the Harry Potter movies.
What's up, it's Sam Train? You're watching the buzz. Hey! There's definitely projects that I'm working on that I'm excited for everyone to kind of see.
Music. 1, 2, 3.
Musica. Musica. Hey? That's the same thing. That was like the one.
Really lucky to get to interview Robin Roberts, and so that's my most prized piece that I've done. I think it was the nice sit-down interview with her in Studio A.
I love what you just said. You're just, as Sheryl Sandberg would say, you're leaning in. You're leaning in about it, but that's what it takes.
We really want to get people working as a team so that they can contribute the things that they love to do.
So I'm sitting here with Huffington Post editor-in-chief Ariana Huffington. She's here at USC to talk to us a little bit about her Sleep Revolution campaign.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here with a fantastic place.
The study gave the Metro a C grade and found that 4 out of the 5 worst performing stops in the county can be found on the Blue Line.
I learned how to collaborate with people. Like the people here in the media center, they're so helpful when you're first starting to learn.
Most students end up finding exactly what they want to do because of the experience they get here.
I think our training is so extensive, and especially with our state-of-the-art equipment, it's just unbelievable the ways that I am prepared. I feel so ready for a real job.
You get thrown into the fire and then you just go.
You get as much as you give, so if you really throw yourself into this place, I think you can come out with a totally new life ahead of you, and that's how I feel.
I'm standing here in the Jordanian area of Mafraq, which is close to the Syrian border.
For sports, you're next to ESPN and Fox Sports and all of that, and so like it's pretty cool to be able to stand next to them.
Just come in and see who you can meet, and you never know how someone can help you or how they can encourage you to do something.
This has been the best 4 years of my life.
This has become my second family. So I'm sad
to graduate. Oh my God, I was not expecting to cry.
And I know that, you know, wherever the next opportunity is for me, it's going to be a good one. And I'll know how to make the most of it because of my experience here.
Take advantage of as much as you can. You have a really unique opportunity coming into Annenberg in the Media Center where you can get real-world pre-professional experience that I don't think you can find at any other learning institution in the United States.